Alright, Tier 4. This is of course where we get to claim 25% completion. But as you can see, the cup race has PR requirement of 9.9. With the first round of racing dollar upgrades only, PR goes up to 9.6. So if I try to race, it won't let me. I know in the past some of you guys got lucky where they let you just kind of they ignore the decimal point, right? Well, not so lucky this time. So we gotta get these upgrades done, so let's get that going right away. Time to spend some gold. Technically I only need to get one gold upgrade. Cheapest one of course is brakes, but I mean 18 to get 3 back, nah, we're in it to go all the way at this point. So let's get those third tier racing dollar upgrades as well, since that's gonna take some 8 hours. So here we go, and getting these extra upgrades hopefully will help out with that drag race as well, because that one, when you're running in critical condition, you don't know how it's gonna turn out, you know what I mean? Alright, so exhaust, just 2 more categories to go. Brakes and tires and wheels. And once these upgrades, the racing dollar upgrades, the third tier ones are done, my PR should be up at 20.8 or so. In the meantime, the second tier upgrades brings my PR up to 15.2, which should be good enough to get me through tier 9. I'll get stuck in tier 10, but we'll worry about that when we get there. If I make it all the way there within next 8 hours. We'll see if I can get some extra playtime in between now and then. But generally, when I have that much time in between, I, kind of do other activities other than playing real racing. So in the meantime, we got a cup race to win here at Brands Hatch. Oh, I hear the echoes of the other car's engine. That's cool. Nice. Cornering or cutting on the inside. Yeah, those upgrades make a big difference, doesn't it? Although down the straight, it's still a pretty tight race. But as soon as we hit these bends, we definitely have an edge. There we go. We'll make some separation here. As we're about to head into the final lap. Stay on track. There we go, 47 seconds in that second lap. Whoa! Uh-oh, lost a lot of momentum there. Yeah, this car relies pretty heavily on momentum, as many of these older cars do. Almost like NASCAR races. If you lose momentum from a very, very small mistake, it can cost you a race, possibly. But my mistake, not as severe, or the lead that I had built up prior to was enough to absorb my error. All right, finishing it nice and close. $243,035. All right, there we go. Continuing on, unserviced, but with some extra upgrades. Right, let's try drag race, see how this goes. All right, it's gonna be at Catalunya Grand Prix. And we've got 2 silver bullets lined up for the first round. 2, 1, go. Did I jump the gun again? Hate it when I do that. Alright, let's try one more time. Alright, so second attempt. I'm gonna have to add another second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. That seems slower. Really? I cannot see the tachometer on top. There we go. Uh-oh. This is a tight race. Alright, let's try it again. My start was not exactly ideal, so I'm sure that had something to do with that. But am I really gonna have to service the car this early on? 2, 1, 2, and whoa, that was earlier than I had anticipated. I gotta watch that needle and get that perfect shift. Another perfect one, but still unable to come out ahead. All right. This is not looking too promising, is it now? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. That was a little bit earlier than I had anticipated, but at least I got the car to move somewhat close to the starting gun, but just not enough. All right. Might have to return after the endurance. Let's take care of that first. Ooh, 6.6 kilometers. Seems like bots have not been trained at all. That might contribute to the reason why these bots really want to race But okay. I think we can handle this one though. 6 kilometers in a minute and change, as we should be able to make some overtakes. 6 kilometers, we should be making about 6 overtakes. Give and take a couple. Alright, that's nice. 3 overtakes. Pretty easy group of 3, the first batch, and the next one shouldn't be too bad either. And then of course the national circuit, we got this hill climb, sort of, up the S's. That covers nearly 2 kilometers. There we go. Another overtake and 2 kilometers. All right. Yeah, this car scores rather slowly for the distance, doesn't it? So, covering 6 kilometers in this guy might take a while. We got a new set of opponents to overtake, but I don't know if I need to make any more overtakes. It's very difficult to gauge because the car is not very fast. So, you know what, I'll try to stay on the safe side and try to make some more overtakes here. Minute. I think I should be able to cover 2 kilometers in that duration of time. So, oh yeah, and we get lap bonus as well. So, I'll stay behind this guy. No more overtakes. I think I got enough. Yeah, what was it, about 12-13 seconds for the lap bonus? Oh, I wasn't gonna overtake. Oh boy. We're gonna have some time to kill, aren't we? I think. Yeah. Well, that's alright. You know what? We'll take this time to kind of check out the interior of this car. Alright, so let's check that out. There's the gear shift lever, and looks like a bunch of fuses, and really not much in here. I mean, it's a pretty small car. Pretty stripped down. Essential information for racing or operating a car, right? All right, now looking at the drag race, I wasn't even able to beat a single opponent. So I have no trophy, which means next tier is still locked. Let's try one more time. I think the bots haven't changed. I think they're still same set of bots. So my assumption is they're going to be still pretty competitive, at least when you're running unserviced. That's a cool finish. Number 44. Alright. It is a different bot. Right. We did a set of drag races earlier, right? So it's the launch time is going to be somewhat randomized at this point, not as predictable. But I feel like, okay. Still can't see that tachometer. Yeah. Oh, look at that. At least we got one win. Let's see if we can make that 2. Or the bots slowed down. Boy, that took a while, didn't it? Bots do seem a little bit slower. But, hey, maybe, you know what? Maybe you can train bots in drag race as well. Oh, that was close. Oh. What is that? 1/1000th of a second? Alright, you know what? Win is a win. I'll take it. So now, we got up to a silver trophy, which means we have secured the 25% completion reward. Let's see, how quickly is this gonna come? The answer is not very quickly. Alright, seems like we are actually being a bit more competitive this time around. Not so much. I feel like that one I actually came in before JoJo 76, but the game disagrees, alright. But so close. Maybe if I get a better launch. Did I get a better launch? I don't know. JoJo 76 definitely gets off the starting lineup better than the other bots, and that's the same time, isn't it? He's getting 14:202, and my time wasn't so good. 228. So all right, one of these launches gotta come pretty quickly after the third red light, but it's not looking too good. I don't know. All right, we got 2 perfect shift, but still not enough. I think I'll give it one more go. And if this does not work out, then you know what? I'm okay with silver trophy. All right, 2, 1, go. Man, sluggish start. Come on. Man, how did they keep up so... Is that the third gear? JoJo 76 just has so much more than I do. Something like that. Or I just don't have enough. Alright, well, second place is okay. We'll have to return, but for now, this unlocks the next tier, so we'll make our way ahead. Alright, so tier 5 unlocked, and more importantly, or maybe not more importantly, just as importantly, 25% complete. There we go. pick up a few, well, 3 extra gold for the trouble. And now we are gonna head on to the next tier, so we'll see you then. Stay tuned for the tier 5 video coming right up.